Welcome to my review of Seven Doors, produced by the talented Femi Adebayo. I'm thrilled to give this film the recognition it deserves. From visual sound, costumes and locations, Seven Doors delivers exceptional quality, and I'm proud to note that most of the scene in this movie was actually shot in my hometown, Ijebu-Ode. Do you believe that? The entire cast, including Chioma and Femi Adebayo, delivered professional performances. Chioma in particular is truly underrated. Her professional approach in this film is totally outstanding. I wasn't surprised though. I haven't seen her impressive performance in Funke Akindele Omogeto. The chemistry between Chioma and Femi Adebayo felt incredibly real in this movie. I almost got carried away. The rest of the cast, whom I won't want to mention to avoid spoilers for those who haven't seen it, were also fantastic. We catch a glimpse of them in this video. It seems Femi Adebayo brought together a vast array of talented actors from Yoruba movie industry and other movie industry in Nigeria, and every one of them delivered a standout performance. Even the legendary actors were exceptional. The intro, with its majestic cultural vibes, reminded me of Black Panther, Wakanda. Fans of Marvel movies and international for all these foreign movies will actually appreciate the Easter egg hidden throughout these Seven Doors. I noticed subtle references in this movie, such as the scene where the seven wives, they were actually standing before the old king. When the old king actually moved past them, you will notice there were 7 lamps hung on the wall behind him. Yes, 7 lamps. Similarly, in the final scene, the king, Femi Adebayo, was actually walking towards a place where he would fight Esusu. For those who don't understand who Esusu is in this movie, please go watch the movie. It's still on Netflix. If you notice very well, behind him, you will find 7 clay pots. Yes, 7. Is that a coincidence or it's just what we are talking about here? This attention to details in this movie is totally impressive. What also impressed me was the film attention to period detail. The vintage cars like the Beetle, 504s and the Benz transported me back in time. I also love the traditional attires, hairstyle and settings, including the black and white TVs, players and outfits. The nostalgic value was very high, and I found myself reminiscing about the past. I was particularly amused by the old black and white TVs, VHF and UHF channels back in those days. It brought back memories of my childhood. I actually wanted to keep those old TVs, but unfortunately my mom had to dispose the TV, thinking it's just a scrap, and I do joke with myself that I can actually make a fortune out of these TVs by renting them out as props in movie production, just like this Seven Doors. Another notable aspect of this film was the inclusion of vintage trucks such as Agbegedu and Bolekaja. For those who don't know what Agbegedu is a truck used in transporting woods from the forest. Yes, woods from the forest. While Bolekaja is being used to transport people from one place to another. They do look alike though. This added to the film's authenticity and nostalgic charm. Another interesting fact about this movie is the King Palace. The King Palace is actually a well-known location in Ijebu-Ode called Odutola House. Seeing Odutola House featured prominently in this film brought back fond memories of my childhood. The title Seven Doors is more than just a name. It's a theme beautifully woven throughout the story. This film showcases how detailed and developed the Yoruba movie industry has become. Seven Doors is a movie that will keep you entertained, educated, and inspired. I highly recommend this movie. It's a masterpiece that showcases the best of the Yoruba movie industry. I learned valuable lessons from this movie. Firstly, don't get pushed into things you don't want to do just to satisfy others. Trust your instincts. Secondly, understand your customs and traditions. It is very important. Don't be naive. Thirdly, marry someone who sees and accepts you for who you are, no matter what, no matter any situation you find yourself. Lastly, furao, atigun oke eda ko easy rara. Yes, you can't force someone to love you, and you can't force a relationship to work. It's not easy, but ṣí ọpọlọ ẹ lẹ̀. Ilẹ̀kùn méje.